Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my follow-up reviews on a Sephora haul that I did maybe a month ago at this point. It was my Sephora VIB Rouge sale haul. So I picked up a ton of items, as you guys know, I'm sure. And so it took me quite a while to get through these items. There's only one item I still have not had a chance to try. But other than that, I have definitely made my opinion on some of these. I've returned some of them. So I will definitely let you guys know. So the first thing, I'm going to go off my little description box from the last video so that I don't miss anything. So the first thing is the NARS Sarah Moon Mind Game Velvet Lip Glide Set. So I'm not going to go too far into detail into this and the reasons why, because I already mentioned it in my November must-haves and have-nots. But basically, I just could not get on board with this formula. It's just not meant for me. I'm not a lip gloss kind of girl, and these are just far too glossy for me. So I'm going to return this set. I think it's beautiful, beautiful colors. You just have to like the formula, and I just could not get on board with it. Just not meant for me, so I'm going to return those eventually. Next, I have the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in Mauvember. Oh my gosh, you guys know, I think by now, I love the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche formula. They are so comfortable, they are creamy, they're pigmented, they smell good, they feel good. I love it. So this Mauvember shade is just absolutely stunning. It's the perfect purple. It actually comes off quite more purple and vibrant and bright on the lips than it does when you say Mauvember. You would think there'd be a lot more mauvey and pinky and nudie, but it's definitely a lot more purple. But I love purple, so it works for me. I love this. Smells good, feels good, delicious. I love it. I love it, you guys. And I believe this was only on sale during the month of November. So unfortunately, if you didn't get your hands on it, I don't think you will. Next, we have the Tarteist lip paint in the shade Bestie. This was a limited edition shade. Here's what it looks like. This is really comfortable. I like it. I do like to wear it underneath or on top of a lip primer. I had been using my MAC Prep and Prime for the longest time, but this is a really pretty shade. It's kind of a brownie nude. It has a little bit more of like that brown or a little bit of a terracotta undertone to it. It definitely is very warm, which I typically don't like, but I actually did really like this. It has a very watery formula at first. It dries down very quickly. It's not too drying. Definitely more comfortable if you wear it on top of a lip primer, but I was overall impressed with these new lip paints. I might have to check out more colors down the line, but Bestie was really, really pretty. Next, we have some foundations. I have the Hourglass Vanishing Stick Foundation. You guys know I love this. I had just gotten a lighter shade in the shade Vanilla just because I wanted a shade that would match me a little bit better right now. So here's what it looks like. The only thing is, I told you guys this during my review, but if you have very, very dry skin, it's going to cling on to those dry spots. And it just doesn't look the best when you're super duper dry. So because of the change in weather and it drastically changing from like 50 degrees to like 14 degrees like overnight practically, like all of a sudden it was like, hey, it's winter and we're here, and my skin just went totally dry. So my skin's really dry right now, so I have to definitely be careful and exfoliate first or use a very hydrating primer. Otherwise, it kind of looks like it just sits on top and then clings in certain spots and becomes patchy. So I love this foundation, but my skin is dry right now, so I have to kind of accommodate to use this. But I do love this foundation. On the other hand, a new foundation, another stick foundation I had tried out that I instantly loved, you guys. I love this. This is the Lancome Ultra Wear Makeup Stick, and I had gotten the shade Buff, so I believe this is the shade 210. Here's what it looks like. I love this. This is so creamy. Definitely the Hourglass foundation is full coverage. This is only a medium coverage. I don't think it's buildable, but it's really pretty. It just gives you a natural finish. It's not too matte, but yet it's not luminous at all. It's almost a natural to satin finish. Gives you nice medium coverage. It works so well with like an Artiste brush, or the iBeauty dupes that I have from TJ Maxx work really well. I do not get oily with this whatsoever, which is really surprising since it's not a matte finish, but I love this. I would definitely recommend this. This is so comfortable. It's not drying. It's actually on the creamier side, so I think all skin types can wear this. I love it. Definitely would recommend this. That was a great little find. The next foundation, I'm on the fence about, you guys. Like, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. And this is the Derma Blend Smooth Liquid Camo. I feel like I get pretty oily with this. Even though it's supposed to be for acne-prone skin, which is typically oilier skin, I find that it makes me a little bit more oily, and that even though it's medium coverage, it's kind of on the lighter side of medium. Like, I don't think it's full-on medium like it says. Like, yeah, it covers up redness, but it definitely is not like it covers up all of my scarring or any kind of pimples that I have going on or anything like that. and then I get kind of oily with it, which I was surprised. And the reason why I'm kind of leaning towards returning it is because, as you guys know, I recently reviewed the Maybelline Cushion Foundation, which is very luminous, and I am obsessed. I love it. So if I'm going to get something that makes me shiny, I want to love it, and I love that foundation, and it's drugstore. Whereas this makes me oily. So I don't really think it's worth it if I get oily from it. It's not even luminous, it's oily. So I don't know about that one. I love the other two stick foundations and the new drugstore foundations that I found, that I don't think this one is as good. So I think this one's going to go back as well. Next we have, let's see, another liquid lipstick. I love this one. This is the limited edition Too Faced liquid lipstick shade in the shade Candy Cane. You guys, it is so cute and pretty. It actually dries down a little bit more red when you apply it. It looks kind of bright fuchsia pink at first, but it definitely dries down a little bit darker. I wore this in a ton of videos a couple weeks ago and you guys went crazy over it. It was this comfortable. It's a good formula. If you guys remember my first haul, I said I had reviewed all of these or most of the shades back when these launched earlier in the year, and they were very hit or miss whether or not they were a good formula. This is one of the good formulas. I actually have Too Faced Queen Bee on right now, and it's pretty much the same formula as this. Very comfortable, not super duper drying. I love it. I love this shade. It's so cute. So that was definitely a hit. Next we have, let's see, a Kane and Austin Prime and Protect Mattifying Primer. And I had gotten this because I've seen Casey Holmes rave about it, and she loves it, and she has combo oily skin. So pretty much anytime she loves products, I usually love them. But honestly, I did not see a huge difference with this. It reminds me, the way it feels, so much of the Benefit Pore Professional. That's pretty much how it feels and how it goes onto the skin. It feels more of a pore minimizer and smoother than it does a mattifier. And I believe this was almost $60. So I feel like I did notice a $60 worth difference with this primer, if that makes sense. It felt like the Benefit one, which I already have, and is like a half the price. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this either. I'm not like overly impressed by it. Even though people rave about this, I don't know, I'm not that impressed, and it seems so identical to the Benefit one. So I don't know if I really need it. Let me know if you guys have ever tried that Kane and Austin primer. Let me know if you guys have noticed a difference. Maybe it's in my head, but I wanted to love it, and then I just wasn't impressed. So let me know if you've ever tried it. I'd be curious if you guys feel the same exact way or not. So next, we have some Shiseido facial cottons. I do really like these. These are really nice. You actually get a ton in here. I forget how many, like something crazy, like 165. So even though they're small and they're expensive for some cotton pads, they are really nice. They soak up a lot of solution. So I use micellar water with it a lot, and I really like this. It really takes off makeup really nicely. These are just overall good cottons. I really enjoyed them. Next is a product I already returned. This is the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in 01. I think I got a total dud. Honestly, you guys, for every 5 amazing reviews on Sephora's website, there's like another person saying, I didn't like it, I had hard pan, I couldn't pick up any product, like it didn't literally come up on my brush or my finger, and that was my same exact problem. It seems so hard pressed into the pan you couldn't actually use the product. So it seems like there might be some inconsistencies in the formula and in the packages. So like I said, like for every 5 there is a good review, there's 1 negative review having the same situation I had. So I went to Sephora. I was willing to give it another try because everyone else says it's amazing. It's a finishing powder. It's gorgeous. It gives you a really pretty natural glow. But they were out in my store, and I was like, it's a sign. It's a sign, you guys. I'm not meant to place an order. I am not meant to have this. I love my Hourglass finishing powders in dim light and diffused light. So I was like, all right, it's a sign. I don't need it. It's not working out for me. So next was the Lancome Paris and Rose Lip Duo. This is what it looks like. You had a lip liner with a brush and a juicy shaker in the shade Piece of Cake. You guys, it smells so good. You know cake's my favorite food. I'm obsessed with cake. This smells so good. It's amazing like the other juicy shakers. It's kind of a nudie pinky shade. I'd say it leans more nude than pink, but it's got these really pretty gold reflex in it. I love it. I love it. It looks really nice with them together. I would have really never thought to put a lip liner with this juicy shaker, but I find that it helps to keep everything in the lines and not to bleed, and this is just a really cute combination. Really great gift set if you want to give someone a quick little gift. I think that was $20. I think that one's really great for the holidays. Next, we have the, okay, so these are several products I returned. So I tried the Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha and Claudia. You guys, I don't know if it's just me, but these were absolutely the most uncomfortable eyelashes of life. Like, I was tearing up. I could not get them to work. I tried cutting them down. They were so uncomfortable on the eyelids, like so uncomfortable on the lashes. I could not handle it. I tried like 2 separate times putting each of them on, and just both eyes were a disaster. I was a hot mess. I was so pissed too because I decided to try them on a day that I was going to film on the weekend. So I had my entire face makeup done, my eye makeup done, and then I go and put those on and ruined everything. It was horrible. So second thing, the Samantha lashes, which everyone raves about, probably is good for those people that like dramatic eyelashes. I'm more, like, I have eyelashes on today. I think they're pretty, but they're nothing crazy. Like, I don't know, I don't wear eyelashes all that often, more or less when I film or special occasions. The Samantha lashes look like freaking caterpillars. Like, I don't know if it's just me, because I'm not used to wearing them a ton, and when I do, they're not super dramatic, but girl, I look like I had a caterpillar on. It was not cute. I was like, these are creepy looking. Like, they're very fluttery and like long and curly. They did not look good on me, and they were the most uncomfortable thing of life. So I ended up returning both Huda lash pairs because I just couldn't. I could not handle it. On the other hand, that Sephora haul that I did like shortly after this haul, which I haven't used all those products yet because they're skincare, so they take me longer to try out and all that. I did buy the Huda Beauty lip contour. You guys, that is awesome. Her liquid lipsticks, so comfortable. On the other hand, those lashes though, I could not handle. And it's probably just me. There's probably some of you watching going, girl, those are the most beautiful lashes ever. They're so comfortable. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I could not wear them, you guys. They were so painful. So, I don't know. I had to return them. And then the other thing was the House of Lashes Holiday Gem Set. Okay. I was so excited. It was that little gem set that was a traveler set with the pair of lashes and the glue. So cute. I was really content and happy with it. But then one of my subscribers said, oh, you should get one of the lash books from House of Lashes, which is what I did. I was like, oh, that is so much better. I'm going to get one of these lash books. So I went online, and it doesn't show you what the material's made of. I did not realize, if you guys can tell, it's a super cheap material, and like, it's really cheap. And I probably should have gotten the smaller one, but I thought I had a lot of eyelashes, so I had gotten the one that holds like a crap ton. But this is so flimsy, and I don't know if you can tell the packaging. Like, it seems like the seams aren't even glued together all the way. It just seems like it's going to break. So I got this. I returned the other one when I ordered this because I was like, oh, this is totally going to work out. Then I got this. I didn't like the packaging. It's cheap. This material gets super dirty. I don't know if you can tell. There's kind of like already a fingerprint spot there. So I'm going to try to return it because I don't want this material. I thought this was honestly a 10. I thought it was plastic or a 10 material. So dang it, I returned the other one, got this, totally disappointed with this. Probably should have kept the gem set, but I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I don't travel with my eyelashes all that often. I really wanted a eyelash storage case, more or less, so that's why I ended up getting the book. So I gotta find another alternative. If you guys know any good way to store your eyelashes, like in a book or somewhere, or something to buy that's similar, let me know. So the last couple items are all items that I liked. So this one is the Sun and Park Beauty Water. I've only used this probably about, I only used it for a week. I think that's all I had a chance to use it. I really like this. This feels so cooling and refreshing. It's the weirdest thing. It feels so refreshing. That's the best way to describe it. It's way more refreshing than any micellar water I've ever used, any other cleanser. It feels so good, and I feel so clean when I use it. It's also really good since it's one of those all-in-one kind of beauty waters. Like, if you just feel like you need to be refreshed and you feel like you want your face to be clean. So for example, when I take my makeup off at night and I wake up in the morning, I feel like my face feels dirty kind of already. This feels so good. Just taking one of my little cottons, Shiseido cottons, putting that on, it just refreshes my face, makes me feel clean, makes me feel refreshed. I love this. So comfortable, so refreshing. It takes off makeup as well. It feels good. Just, I love this. I don't know if it's going to do anything special like it said before about all the things it's supposed to do, but basically it's just a smart cleansing water that's supposed to help boost skin's moisture. I also think it helps to make you feel hydrated. It makes you feel refreshed, especially in the winter time, being that it's like really cold out, at least where I live. and it's really dry. It feels really refreshing on the skin. So the other item this is the one item I did not get a chance to try yet. This is the Sephora Creamy Night Mask Moisturizing and Plumping. I haven't had a chance to try it, so I can't give you guys any thoughts on that one yet, but I definitely will use it eventually and let you know. And then the last item to end on a happy note, this is the Black Beauty Blender. I love this. You guys all said I would love it, that it's the best one, and you're right. It gets so extra plump and big, and it's bouncy. I love it. Really, really great. I do like it better than the pink one. So that was everything, you guys, for the most part, going through all the items I picked up in my Sephora VIB Rouge sale and giving you guys my update and follow-up and my thoughts and reviews on these products. I was surprised. There's quite a few products, a handful of products that I ended up not liking. They ended up not working out for me, or I returned them. So I was kind of surprised. That usually doesn't happen. I usually end up loving everything, which is dangerous, by the way. But there was quite a few products that I ended up not liking or just not working out for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my little update to my Sephora haul. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. That way you stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!